The doctor is in, and today it's geriatrician Dr. Chandini Sharma. And today we're talking about foot pain, how to deal with it, and when it might be a sign of a more serious issue. Thank you for being here as always.
It's always
We love to have you here. You're so informative. So foot pain.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
As we were talking earlier, your grandpa, you said when he had his hip surgery, after that he developed foot pain.
Yep, a limp. Yeah.
A limp, right? So let's kind of divide foot pain into local reasons, focused just in the foot, and regional reasons, which is, for example, your grandpa, like the hip surgery, and regional. And then, of course, more systemic, like diabetes and or stroke or many other reasons. Most common, but very easily ignored, are the local reasons, like when you have falling of the arches. We start developing falling of the arches like in the 40s and the 50s, but we ignore that. We don't get an evaluation done. We don't get an orthotic when we are 40, 50, 60, when we are 70, 80, and now bunions have occurred and the bones have remodeled themselves trying to support the weight up above. The bones of the foot have remodeled themselves and bunions have occurred, and the toes are now pointing this way or that way, or toes are folded on one another. That's when we are like, oh my God, that's a big problem. Yeah, that is a big problem, but that's way too late. So right about the 50th birthday, when we are having our first colonoscopy ever, we should start thinking about, like, let's get our, instead of just manicure and pedicure of looking good, get a foot evaluation. Is my arch okay? Is my foot bearing the weight properly? If not, what can I do for it? You can go to Walmart and they've got those balance machines and orthotic machines. You can go to, I'm not trying to sell a business, Feet Fleet.
Yes.
Right.
Feet Fleet.
Feet Fleet. You can go to a podiatrist. You can get a foot evaluation saying, these are my little feet which are going to hold me erect and walk. My independence is dependent on my feet too. And so it's like when you get your feet evaluated, you can get them corrected way before all the other issues come up. Of course, a little shout out to the ladies who wear very high heels, like you, sweetheart. That when we age and we're wearing high heels, Morton's neuroma is something that comes back to bite us. And it is a little nerve that gets a little lump developed in the periphery of our feet towards the outside of our feet, and that hurts like the dickens. There is arthritis of the feet itself. A little factoid I learned was that by the age 50, we might have walked 75,000 miles. Isn't that mind-blowing? That's, wow. Think of the wear and tear that's occurring in those little joints, which are taking all our weight on those two little feet.
So the big takeaway here is get your feet checked after 50 years old.
I would start there.
Well, thank you, Dr. Sharma, as always, for being here.